down. Jaehoon only, I think, got 5 probe kills there. Should have been able to get at least 10 or more. But unfortunately, had to micro this battle here. Still a Reaver in there for Jaehoon. So any sort of Dragoons that come and try to even attack, they all get shot by Reavers. No shuttle for it, so he should be able to snipe it. Free, at the very least, has a very short resupply route, but is severely being damaged. Very few Dragoons. Still that Reaver in place. Still not managed to be picked off. All the probes being pulled off the line now. Bunch of them dying as they try to surround the Reaver. Oh man, 1 shot left on that Reaver. Reaver does go down, but Free loses a bunch of probes and all of his Dragoons as he does so. He has 4 gateways to produce more Dragoons. Jaehoon does not, only has 2. So for the very least, Jaehoon's not going to be able to continue this pressure, Free pulling even more probes off the line to try to get his expansion going. But overall, I feel Free just didn't do enough damage to Jaehoon's economy, unfortunately, with that DT. If he'd managed to do more damage, this would have been a bit more of an equal game. Citadel just now coming up for Jaehoon, but mind you, Free got his expansion up a little bit early, but the fact that he lost so many probes, almost double-digit probes, I think he lost to that Reaver, and didn't do as much counter damage with his own DT. I feel he's going to be a little bit of trouble. Sure, he is going to be able to pump from 4 gateways, but I'm not sure if he has an economy quite strong enough to be able to continuously pump from these 4 gateways. He does have his second gas out just now. He does have quite a few Dragoons out there, though. 4 gateways might actually be able to manage it right now, since he just put up his initial expo on the opposite side. We see Jaehoon also putting down second gas. 4 Dragoons there to defend for Free. He's actually pumping some Zealots now alongside, getting his robotics facility. Jaehoon is going to have a Reaver out there. Much Free trying to send out a probe scout, but Dragoon's kind of running back to Jaehoon's base. Slightly evened out though, but I still feel that Jaehoon's going to have that Reaver advantage. He's still going to have that Reaver. Free, I believe, putting down pylons there just to spot the shuttle coming inside of his base, and he's moving out now, which is dangerous when your opponent has Reaver in play. Actually, no shuttle. He actually went for a Reaver only. Was producing observers early, but he went for Reaver only. I think he's going to do this to defend, because apparently Free's going to go for the attack here. There is a Reaver on that ramp to defend, but not as many ground troops. So Free, just from those 4 gateways, having that advantage, being able to pump a quite large army quite quickly, while Jaehoon only had 2. There is that Reaver on the ramp, so if he manages to snap that Reaver, he has Observer in play. If he manages to use that to get that high ground, if he manages to snap that Reaver, he's going to be in pretty good position. Let's see what he manages to do. Actually, overall, that Reaver's going to get, yes! Reaver's going to get sniped. Zealot's getting on the ramp. All the Dragoons getting very close for Free. Free in a very good position at this point. We'll see what manages to do enough damage. Has even more Dragoons coming in to reinforce at this time. Jaehoon only has 3 Dragoons to defend, while Free has, I believe, 6 or 7 more coming in. And this next is completely open, and Jaehoon in a lot of trouble right now. No Dragoons, nothing right now for him. 2 DTs coming out in the field, but I think there are observers out there for Free, so Free's going to be in a very good position overall. He's going to manage to snipe those DTs in short order, except he's not. Okay, why isn't he? Are those Jaehoon's observers? I think those were Free observers. Actually, apparently no. Apparently those are Jaehoon's observers, because those Dragoons are not sniping the DTs. They're just trying to run and try to do some damage to the probes. Still 3 of them in there trying to do as much damage as they can before they fall to these DTs, and those Dragoons that are coming in to reinforce for Jaehoon, they still managed to pick off quite a few probes before they fall, but still Free's going to be able to reinforce this very quickly. Apparently all this time I thought that was Free's observer. Apparently that was Jaehoon's. So at the very least, he at all times knew what was happening. Let's see, we saw Free adding in 2 more gateways. Jaehoon's at 4 right now. Free's going to be very soon at 6. So at the very least, he's trying to keep up with troop count, where his economy was a little bit weaker earlier on. He's trying to keep up with troop count, trying to keep up pumping Dragoons. But at the very least, he did a lot of damage to Jaehoon's economy, picked off quite a few probes for him. I think this definitely puts him back in the game. Might even put him back in the lead. Ooh, picking off an observer there with Jaehoon inside of his base. Jaehoon definitely a more higher observer count, getting another Reaver out there, putting on his ramp, putting him there in defensive position. If he had a shuttle there, it would be a much better position, but you definitely saw Jaehoon's the amount of probe saturation inside of his main definitely weakened, maybe by half. Not nearly enough saturation, not nearly as much as we want to have. DT trying to come out there for Jaehoon, trying to do some damage, but there's an observer out there for Free, so is he gonna manage? A couple more shots, 3 more volleys on the DT, it might go down, but observer kind of lagging behind a little bit there. DT managed to run away. Jaehoon yet again trying to sneak another DT past, but yeah, there's an observer there trying to check if there was an observer, and there was one, so that's not gonna happen. Free also thinking of expanding the lower left-hand position. If Jaehoon goes for a shuttle, it's going to be somewhat of a weak position for him, easy position for him to take advantage of. But Free pumping a huge army, and Jaehoon, the only thing he's doing now is kind of have these DT feelers out there. And Free also very smartly putting down cannons at each of his bases. just to make sure those DTs, if they manage to sneak past, there's still going to be a spotter. Those probes are going to be able to protect that cannon. And Cannon's going to pick off the TT. For now, it's going to be a little bit maneuvering. Speed lots now ready for free. Still don't, no weapon upgrades yet out there. I'm not even sure if there's a forge out there for Jaehoon. But weapons 1 upgrade on the way for free. Also, High Templars out there for free, so he's going to try to get some Storms off there. Storms can be cool. I think that's his kind of reaction. He's not going for Reavers, but instead he's going to try to use Storms. And he has some very nice Storms, so if he managed to get some very decent Storms off of Jaehoon's army, he's still going to be a good position. Try to kind of spot the position with one single Dragoon sacrificing it just to spot, maybe to fake from the front, because he's going to be running in from the back. I'm seeing Free playing very smartly in most of his games. He's going to take the high ground from the back, moving in with an Observer down there. Wondering if he's going to try to shell or not. Jaehoon is going to run right up. He has speed lots as well. Oh, losing. Jaehoon losing Observer as he does so. Free's expansion almost up. High Templar just waiting for their energy, or even waiting for the Psystorm upgrade. I'm not quite sure if the Psystorm upgrade is quite ready yet. Let's see here. Both players with decent armies, but Free being able to reinforce at a higher rate and more Dragoon heavy. Jaehoon's going to go out for an aggressive action, try to go for Free's Natural Expo. He has that shuttle in there with 2 Reavers inside. Free's going to be forced to run right up his ramp. Going to lose a few probes, it does though. But he's going to counterattack right inside of Jaehoon's base. Jaehoon going to try to do some reinforcements. Oh, nice Storm right on the ramp as a bunch of Zealots. Storm over the shuttle and the Reavers. Reavers heavily damaged and the shuttle instantly goes down. 1 more shot or 2 on that second Reaver. Zealot can run right on top of it and do some damage. Oh, Free with absolutely beautiful defense. Jaehoon tried to go for an all-in attack here, but now he's going to be counterattacked. His own base in a lot of trouble. Free has a 3rd expansion up. He's probably going to lose his Natural Expo, but he defended very well. Did a lot of damage to those attacking forces. Another Storm going to go off, pick off the Reaver, and do some damage to the Zealots and Dragoons as well. You can spot by the sweat on Jaehoon's face that he's not liking the position he's in at the moment. Oh, man. Free with absolutely beautiful play. Smart decided to go for that counterattack rather than to run back to defend. He could have probably gotten a pincer on Jaehoon and boxed him in and beaten him that way, but instead decided to go for this counterattack. Jaehoon with only several Dragoons, a few Zealots inside of Free's bane, but Free has a base over Jaehoon, so Jaehoon can't afford to actually lose anything. Some more Templars waiting for energy. GG from Jaehoon. Had a bit of an advantage. He definitely not happy with himself, but Free managed to get the win out there despite some early disadvantage, despite his DTs failing. Managed to macro up like crazy, the beast that he is, and get Woongjin Stars from 2-0 to 3-2. So now it's just the question, will he be able to get the all kill, or will, who I presume to be C, be able to come out and beat him? I presume that it's going to be C fielded now, the last guy for MBCGame, and will he be their hero? Or will Free shut down MBCGame after being 2-0 under, I'm sorry. So GG guys, wrenching out. Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed. Bringing you the 6th set fairly soon. Hopefully.